Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. Going to be continuing our Let's Play series through Dragon Age Inquisition, the Trespasser DLC. Before we go ahead and get started, let's go ahead and replenish our potions, because we were using quite a few of those. I think I am going to put the stuff on Varric. It seems like it doesn't need to be on our character. Just everything seems to be better on a rogue-based character. Going back through the Alluvion, huh? Already went that way. Oh, we got a new way. Alright, just keep our eye out. Most likely this is going to be where our last pieces for the 4-piece bonus.
Watch out!
That's all this one was. It's a lot easier than the others. Ah, so it did need to go on a rogue because it's a medium. But I guess they give you the armor pieces to make whichever one you want. I don't know that it's technically better than mine at all, but it's got a lot of like crit and crit damage. Seems kind of insane. He's got all 4 pieces on now. He looks badass, I do have to say that. That's some of the best looking gear we've seen so far. I really wonder what the taken shape is. They didn't really explain that at all.
An alluvion marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Right. Let's get some answers from the Vidasala.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
There are traces of some ancient magical catastrophe in the air.
Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
Don't forget the book. Modify weapons here. Look at Bianca real quick. Now we picked up something. See this? 95 damage. 138 damage. Jeez. We're gonna lose the crit bonus though. That's fine. That damage is insane.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
What are you?
I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Kunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
What do the old elves use this place for?
This is the Virtirthara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
What put this place into disarray?
The Virtirthara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserved their last words.
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me. The floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
I'm looking for a Kunari called Vidasala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidasala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the veil.
What What does Vidisala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
There must be thousands of years of history here. There must be so much you can teach us.
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every... missing. I cannot. There is no more. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
We'll be going now.
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Kunari, recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person? Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
They are unwell. Okay. Not sure what that's really supposed to mean. Well, it means they're gonna attack me.
There. Kunari. On that upside down island.
Looks like a camp up there. Down there. Shit, this place is weird.
Oh, I'm gonna be going around here for forever.
I've prepared some of the steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
All the way around, I could have just walked down.
Interesting. The anchor is reacting adversely to elven magic.
What does that mean?
I haven't the slightest, my dear. Keep an eye on it.
Okay, so we've got a secret alluvion down here. Got one in the room. Trying to find a way to discharge the...
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Wide eyes, and that look on their faces. I'd almost say they were scared to death.
Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
Impossible. If there was a time the veil didn't exist, there would be some mention of it in human history.
Would there though, Vivian? Would there? More of this fire.
Look at all of this. What a pity.
I know you like books, Iron Lady, but I never thought I'd hear you lament the loss of elven literature.
Actually, I meant the elves. To build an entire empire on the foundation of magic.
There's probably worse things to base your civilization around. Coin, the lyrium trade, tradition.
The elves trusted completely that the world as it was would never change. This rubble is the legacy of that trust. If the Qunari can mine lyrium, others can learn the secret. Orzamar's time is ever more swiftly coming to a close.
I know. I don't even want to think about everything it'll break up on the surface when it collapses.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down illuvian.
Why are these stairs going where we want them to?
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
That's the way. I don't remember how to get back now. Okay. Go through. Thank you. Qunari. Well, those just went out into the nether. Die, please, Mr. Shock Trooper. Thank you.
The anchor again. Are you all right?
The pain stopped.
It keeps coming back.
Discharging the anchor now deals damage to people around. Okay. Goes the other way. So I know, so I don't have to come back and go around. What are you? It's an, oh, a fade touched honeycomb. I can add the bees to a random item? That's awesome.
More dead Kunari with terrified expressions.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen'Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So the ancient elven empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic?
Like damming a river. Rely on it for water all your life. What happens when it disappears?
An empire run on more magic than we have ever seen. Perhaps it's best its little secrets remained lost.
Listen to Varric.
What the? I never wrote this.
Found work he never produced.
You think we could take a couple of these books back with us?
They aren't really books, my dear. They're merely emanations of ideas projected into your mind.
I've never read an elven novel. I wonder what kind of stories they told.
Thing on the backside.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted alluvion now.
Still one more alluvion to go through in the main area, so I'll be going there first. Hello. Now to remember how to get out of here. At me again. Oh, hold on. Okay.
They're the librarians?
Not good.
There is multiple of them. Jeez. Alright, dropped him. That was rough. Why is she not using any of her... Why is she not rampaging? Guess she can throw on Mark of the Rift also, just to make her do something. Might as well throw them all on. Not using any of them. Oh, hello. Even trying to jump, I don't know that there's any way. No. Alright. That is for a later time, I guess.
Survivor of the breach, herald of change, hero of the South. The Vidisala, I presume. After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic. The anchor repairs tears in the veil. I would think you'd approve of that. Is that all it does? Tell me, why hold your hand as if it's begun to pain you? I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago. Is that what Dragon's Breath is for? Murdering our heads of state just to control our magic? Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Darvarad.
Okay, no answers whatsoever. Got it. Why are y'all all on me? What? Couple down. Where's their spellcaster at? There he is. Does the leaps also. Stinking cheater. Alright.
These are Vidisala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil. It explains why the Kunari thought it was worth camping here.
It's an interesting way to make us get up here to get this chest. Ah, that's the other side.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Kunari called the Vidisala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Darvarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone with one of the Kunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Darvarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the paths. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
You've been very helpful.
Gildethan was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another, one Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
We've got to find this Darvarad and corner Vidisala there.
Listen to Black Wall, but it does nothing.
No wonder the Kunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Kunari spies.
Amulet of Critical Chain? Every time the wearer of this amulet doesn't land a critical hit, her critical hit chance increases greatly. Why does it say that? Let's say there. I could equip it on Varric. No, it has to be a warrior or a mage. It could be on Solace. I don't have him right now. It could be on Dorian. Be on Black Bull. Or Black Wall or Iron Bull. Combine both their names. It's crazy that the item for crit doesn't let you put it on a rogue, though. Like, that would be too strong. Is this not where we were? Oh, I'm returning to the Winter Palace to warn the others. Okay. Didn't realize my objective had changed.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Valroyo and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Kunari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
Oh, there is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
This is our fault.
Fault? No. But our responsibility.
How did it happen?
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Kunari.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Kunari turned them into spies.
A few years ago, we railed at the mages at Redcliffe for becoming corrupt. We did the same to the Grey Wardens. Look at us now.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Kunari body. You've all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
Oh, shit! Damn it! We save Ferelden and they're angry. We save Orlais and they're angry. We closed the breach twice, and my own hand wants to kill me. Could one thing in this fucking world just stay fixed? I need to get to the Darvarad. You all can fight amongst yourselves once I'm back.
That wasn't what she was gonna say.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally. Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Alluvion, in case the Kunari attack the palace.
Make her watch over you.
Alright. Looking like a good spot to stop for now, so that'll be it for this episode of the Let's Play series through Dragon Age Inquisition. The Trespasser DLC. And boy did it get really dark out. Alright. But I hope everyone's enjoying. If you are, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you on the next one.